Hey guys, Tyre here, bringing you Warcraft Wednesday once again. We are on last Refuge, playing for today's spawning in the south. We've got Colorful playing as Night Elf. Going for a Demon Hunter here.
Our warriors have engaged.
AW creeping, no surprises there. Facing off against him in the north, we've got Hawk, the Russian, playing as a human. Get himself out an Archmage.
At last, we shall
Scout
have
Footy finds the Scout Wisp. I wonder if that Wisp was maybe going to go for a Merc Steel.
Our warriors have engaged the
Not going to happen now. And here come the militia. Archmage making a little bit of extra time here, going for that Wisp. And whoa, going right past the Merc camp and coming over to the expansion position. Oh, the Trapper stops the Wisp, getting in there for the detonate. Here comes the Demon Hunter though. Look for a kill, no luck so far. And is that immolation? The man's gone mad. Getting some harass off here, looking for this footy kill, and he picks it off. Nicely done. Demon Hunter getting pretty low now though, taking a lot of damage from the double water elementals. Needs to get out of there. Oh boy, bit of blocking from the footman and has to tower portal out. Super expensive early on, did not get value from that Demon Hunter harass. It's coming back in now as well. They didn't even take much damage during all that. And that is a great start for Hawk. Picks up a ring of protection +3 though, not incredible. Oh, you hear them start to snore when nighttime changes. You got fog of war off, that's interesting. No observer, unfortunately. That was supposed to be fixed in this, so that there'd always be an observer, but it's replay from NetEase, so I'm not sure if they play by the same rules over there. Level 2 there. Picks up both the forest trolls from the Merc camp. For another Moonwell. And maybe he's going to come on the offensive here, try and harass this.
Your building is complete.
Scout Tower, sorry. Just about halfway done on the Arcane Tower upgrade. So it's going to chew through the Demon Hunter Martyr pretty quickly if he tries to go in for another immolation harass. Good dispel there on the water alley. So the Archmage going hunting really wants that forest troll. It's a bit low, but should make it to the Moonwell. Not going to go down here, and the footman coming in. Looking to get aggressive. Didn't quite finish off the camp. But it looks like the Demon Hunter continuing on his way up. And he picks up the boots there. In fact, they both get boots. Are there double stacks of boots now in shops? Interesting. So now the Archmage boosting it away. And coming on the offensive, going to try and harass the Wisps while the Tree of Life is upgrading.
Our warriors have engaged the
Back
enemy.
the other way, Archers going on the offensive with the Forest Trolls. Looking to take down the Arcane Tower, which straight away switches the focus over the Shadow Priest. Takes a lot of damage on that. Obviously trying to micro over here, and it looks like he forced a town portal back to the expansion position. Alright. Tower stays up though for Hawk. Still mining strongly. Hunter's Hall going down. And now we've got an Arcane Vault going up in the main. Yeah, activates the immolation, might as well, if you're going to get all of it drained off by the Arcane Tower anyway. And the Archers in there doing some good damage to the footies. Doesn't look like he has defense, so taking a bit of a beating here. Archmage so quick, chasing after this army. Demon Hunter coming back in. But no mana burn anymore. And stopping at the tavern here. Is he going to pick up a tavern hero? Indeed, it's going to be the Naga Sea Witch. Going to stay on the offensive with that cold arrow. Try to pick off a couple more units here. Doing a good job microing back the footman. Just managed to save that one. Archer going to go down back the other way. Level 3 for the Archmage, big deal. Level 2 Water Ally, so much stronger. Focus fire here onto the Archmage though with the cold arrow. A lot of damage that Naga Sea Witch spitting out. Bit of blocking here, trying to catch up. Good blocking from the Forest Troll Berserker there. Getting back in front, and level 2 mana burn there going off. Archmage backing away now. A lot of damage. Footman's still on top of the archers here. Now he's got the defend. A lot more resistant against all this piercing damage.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Demon Hunter staying on the offensive. Getting the cancel off on the Scroll of Regeneration. But I'm picking off one more Footman. Footman does find the Tree of Life in construction, but no way he can cancel. Oh,
your building.
The experience. Yep, Naga Sea Witch coming back for that. Nicely done there by Colorful.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, Naga Sea Witch back the other way for Hawk. Alright. Double Sanctums up at the expansion position. Another tower as well. This time a guard tower. And going into the farm. Be a pretty beefy gold lead. By the time this expansion is down, way in the lead in that department. What's that? Gloves of Haste over here.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Demon Hunter still on the offensive, trying to slow down the creeping a little bit. Kind of risky though with that Naga Sea Witch around. Hit by those slow arrows. I suppose he's still got the boots, not that risky.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Going for the shop over here. And take control of these two middle camps. That's a pretty big deal. A little bit of extra experience. Pretty good job as well. The Ogre Magi sitting most of this fight out. Oh, but in comes Hawk for the creep jack at the opportune moment. No. Seals it with a mana burn. Nicely done there by Colorful. A couple Dryads now. Oh, picks off a priest coming from the other direction. And that's level 3 for the Naga Sea Witch. Bit of damage onto the Demon Hunter. He's got the greater healing though, so not at too much of a risk.
Research finished.
And Footy's back on defense. Still heavily reliant. That piercing damage. Looks like the Dryads chased down that priest all the way to base.
Our warriors have
picks
engaged the enemy. Your building is complete.
The sleeper has awakened.
All rifles getting mixed into the army now for Hawk. Focus fire onto the demon. Helps the greater healing. Oh, good fork lightning. That's level 2. And most of the footman frontline gone down here. This one aggroing the creeps. Not pulling them into the Night Elf army here though. Slight mistake. Oh, big focus fire onto the Archmage. Has to pop the heal scroll there just to keep him alive. And in comes the militia. Demon Hunter, oh, too low. This is an overextension here from Colorful. Takes down a rifleman, but loses the Forest Troll in the process. Could even lose the High Priest, the Shadow Priest rather. Yeah, there it goes. Naga Sea Witch with the boots, so good at chasing down units and picking them off. But we did hear a couple bears coming into the mix. Rejuvenation onto the Demon Hunter. Looks like he's coming back on the offensive. Still a long way before Sea Witch gets to level 5, and that's the next big upgrade really. Level 2 Cold Arrow, not such a big deal. Level 3 Fork though. Pretty nice against the Rifle Caster build.
Has awakened.
We've got a workshop going up there. And some upgrades coming in for Hawk now. There we go, both players sitting around 60 now as well. Pretty even in terms of army size. Okay, we got the Master Bears, we got the Roar activated. He's coming in. Good early mana burn onto the Sea Witch there. Focus fire onto the Demon Hunter. He's taking it well though. A couple of militia coming in. Good heal scroll. Tiny bit too late to save the Spellbreaker though. And Demon Hunter is slowed now. Ooh, could get surrounded. In a tricky position. He's got another great at healing though somehow. There we go. But the slow could catch up with him here. I can see which with nothing. I'm just going to have to run out. Hard to do. Okay. Not pushing the issue. Pulling back. Going to finish off this creep camp. Pretty close to 3 here. Stops off at the opposing shop though. And picks up both of the consumables. Healing and info. I didn't even notice that Sober Mask on the Archmage. Even with those mana burns, still going to be able to summon a few water elementals. Stuff of preservation now on the Sea Witch. Good pickup.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. The
Demon
great
Hunter
outdoors.
taking a bit of damage. Mortar team in the mix now for Hawk. Catching a couple units coming across from the expansion position. Oh, slow onto the demon. AW running down the middle. A lot of damage onto that Dryad as well. Looks like he picked off that Spellbreaker. Had to go pretty deep to do so though. And okay, gonna try capitalize on this, get a bit of free damage on the bear, but not going aggressive. Both players around 70 food, so pretty even army size at the moment. Oh, I called him militia, I didn't even notice that. Wasn't relevant though. Okay, another scroll of healing.
The great outdoors.
Colorful looking pretty well stocked at the moment. Very close to the next level on the demon as well. He really needs that. Get the evasion finally.
Our warriors have engaged the
more
enemy.
tanky after investing into the immolation. Red camp here, creep out for Hawk. So you're gonna just take the item and run. Legion Doomhorn, that's a strong one. Back the other way. It's gonna be a red camp creep. Trading circle across to the Sea Witch. He gets a Helm of Valor. Okay, that's decent for the demon. He's going to be pretty beefy now. Stuffs him back. Healing from the Moonwells. No Wellspring upgrade yet though. They do get pretty well drained by that. And look at this. Hawk with the sneaky attack grounds onto the trees so he can access the shop more easily. Looks like there was maybe a brief pause there. And trying to put down another expansion. Doesn't look like this is being scouted. Meanwhile, Dryad's running into the main here. And Bear's going to bash away at the workshop. Dryad's getting in deep here. Going to take down a lot of peasants. And it looks like the human army going for the Night Elf base now. He's got 4 mortar teams, so that will be much quicker to get through the Night Elf base back the other way. No levels of masonry though. Okay, he's coming in full repairs onto the keep. Dryads chopping through the peasants. Really good fork lightning there. So many peasants down. But the Moonwells are dropping fast, so are the Laws. They're both gone. And next on the agenda has to be the main, the Tree of Eternity. Nope, going to continue getting through the Moonwells. Keep goes down. Can't portal in. There's a little bit low starting this one out. Dryad's trying to evade that mortar team damage. Doing a pretty good job of it so far. He's getting a little bit low in the front line. He needs to pop a heal scroll maybe. There we go. He's starting to overwhelm here. Not much of a front line anymore. for Hawk. He's mixing a Mountain Giant now as well. Using the taunt. Double Bear's about to drop. Fork Lightning takes care of one. The other one about to fall. Mortar team's bashing through those Dryas in the back line there, going down fast. Colorful still chasing here though. Just about out of Dryads. Those Mortar teams have taken care of them well. And the Bear's also super low for Colorful. He's about 10 food behind here. And you know, there's a second expansion up and running, guarded by a cannon tower as well. And it's not like he can pull back and heal from his Moonwells. Most of those got destroyed, so Colorful in a tough position now after that fight. Maybe should town portal back a little bit early to save the Moonwells. He did take down the keep though, but does that matter that much? I suppose he took down the workshop as well, so no more mortar teams. Maybe that's his path to victory. Looks like he's going to have to upgrade the keep here at this expansion position. Oh, going after the Tree of Eternity. Left this a little bit undefended. Full speed on the repairs. Loads of wisps. Going after the mortar teams. They're going down fast. Going to take care of all of them here. He picked up an Ogre Mauler here to bolster his forces after losing those Ancients of Law. Wisp come in for the Detonate, getting rid of the caster's mana. Bear goes down right at the exit. Lost all of his wisps there though. Maybe overcooking the Detonates. Probably only need about 3 of them. Instead of like 6.
Your building is complete.
But I suppose, you know, losing all these your buildings in your base does make it easy for the Tree of Eternity to then walk itself over here. Don't have to worry about trying to defend the buildings on the other side, and the laws are back up now. It's time to produce.
The sleeper has awakened.
Both players sitting marginally above 50 food at the moment. They've got a bit of resources to work with.
Ah, the great outdoors.
It's time to thunder in the resources. Hero levels here, 5.5 or so for both of these. I can see which are a little bit lagging behind. Oh, he's coming back in for the Tree of Eternity. Still a little bit low, but no mortar teams. Be a little bit slower getting through the health on that. But our farmer coming back. He's stay on the repairs here. The Wisps coming in. There is Fork Lightning trying to evade that, I guess. Full speed on the repairs. Tree of Eternity getting low. Take care of a couple of these riflemen. Oh, it's going to come down the Fork Lightning. Oh, Tree of Eternity still standing. Man, that was a close call. That second Fork Lightning came in, you know, maybe like 5 seconds earlier. Probably on cooldown.
Your building is complete.
Might have been able to stop the repairs just enough to get the kill on the Tree of Eternity there. I didn't notice. Oh no, he doesn't have the armor upgrade as well. Doesn't have Nature's Blessing on those buildings, so still only at, you know, 2 armor instead of 7. Okay, Hunter's Hall picking up the Ultra Vision now. So I see which very close to 5 now.
The sleeper has awakened.
We're not too far away from Superman. And that's going to be a big problem. Creeping up the rest of this camp.
Our warriors
Ooh,
have
so
engaged
close
the
to
enemy.
5. Here we go, Night Elf Army attacking the expansion. It's down the Arcane Tower pretty quickly. Cannon Tower a little bit more resistant. It's got the fortified armor. And yeah, this is not a very good fight here for Colorful. Repositioning himself slightly, still in range of the Cannon Tower though. But he's gonna fight it out. Drives a little bit safer in the back lines. He's got a healing ward back there. She's out, providing a pretty good amount of healing so far. Well, doing a good job keeping his units alive though, microing them back effectively, and the slow really costing Colorful here Scroll of healing for the human army. Good fork lightning though, that was a doozy. Let's chases down one of the spell breakers. Mountain Giant getting a little bit low. Now focus fire into the Sea Witch. Town Portal out. Going back and gets in range for it, but that engagement was not too sharp for Colorful. Lost so many units. And that's the green light for Hawk to come on the offensive. He's about 10 food ahead. This healing ward doing some clutch healing here.
Grove is being desecrated.
Mana burn, but doesn't get much off the Archmage there. Makes use of that last Moonwell juice.
The great outdoors.
Good fork. Rifleman going down. Big focus fire into the Demon Hunter. Pulling back to the healing ward. Still up and running. There we go. Finally drops. Speaking of dropping, there goes a bear. Archmage in a little bit of trouble, but so is the Demon Hunter. And once again, Colorful has to get away. Naga Sea Witch now level 6.
Mine has collapsed.
Staff out on the Mountain Giant, but doesn't go far. Opportunity's still over here. Couple more bears pumped out. Oh, Hoffman forgot about here. Demon Hunter back up to full. Good use of the invis there. Wow. Nicely done by Hawk. Oh, good fork lightning back the other way. Hawk down. Trying to get this around here on the Demon Hunter. He's still pretty healthy though. But these breakers do have 1-1 upgrades. A little bit more damage. Giant. And the tank. Using the taunt. And there we go. Superman Metamorphosis. And instantly mass teleportation out. Giant does end up going down to the water elemental back there. And look at this. Hawk trying to sneak an expansion over here as well. I'm sure the Tree of Eternity is going to be walking itself down there shortly. But if he can get this up and running... Oh, maybe not. Wisp should have spotted that. Surprised he's not heading over. I guess he wants to take advantage of the Metamorphosis. Try to get a fight in while that's still active. But I don't think that's going to work for him here. About to run out. Colorful is slightly ahead in food though.
The sleeper has awakened.
So maybe you can get this done. 1-0 upgrades here.
Our gold mine is running
There's the
low.
expansion. Mass teleportation onto it though. We're going to have a fight. Hawk on the high ground here.
The sleeper has awakened.
Colorful pulling back. Tree of Eternity lumbering along. No Nature's Blessing upgrade though. So it's going to be a slow walk along. And Hawk getting aggressive here. Going to come on the offensive right next to the Night Owl base. Still a lot of Moonwells here with the Wellspring upgrade finally. A lot of healing available here for Colorful. Focus fire, a lot of focus fire into the Demon Hunter throughout all of this. Wisp coming in from the back, going to get rid of a lot of this caster mana. Nicely done. And doing a bit of blocking here, allowing the chase. He activates the heal scroll. It's down 2 wisps. We see a, Spellbreaker going down. It looks like he's going to send a low health bear into the peasant line. Doesn't want to fight in this choke point though. Hawk trying to bait him in. And a lot of slow onto all these bears, making them so much less effective. Just trying to ride this one out, I think, until the Demon Hunter gets his Metamorphosis back again. But oh, he took a bit of focus fire there. The Fork Lightning from the Sea Witch. On both sides doing some good damage. Whoa! He tried to go for the mass teleport out, but here's the tornado, and I guess it's cycloned up the Archmage, unable to get out of there. So rare to see the tornado. Good meme. Oh, Dryad's coming in from the side. Coming around from the back, stopping the retreat from Hawk. Fork Lightning in. Spellbreaker's getting a little bit low, but so is the Demon Hunter. He's trying to escape. Oh, and there's the Metamorphosis. Oh boy, Hawk on his bicycle. Trying to get away. About the mass teleportation. Oh, I think I must just be about be there, but I don't think he's got the mana for it. There it goes now. 100 mana. And it gets away to safety, but the last 2 or so minutes of that fight did not go well for Hawk. Lost all his peasants over here. Town Hall nearly destroyed. Expansion run dry. This one's still running though. Speaking of expansions running dry, this one also expiring for Hawk.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our warriors have engaged.
Oh, mass teleportation back onto this expansion. He's fighting himself into a corner. Wisp coming in looking for the detonate again. Try and focus them down. The detonate there. Oh, Fork Lightning stops a few of them, but pretty good detonates. A lot of mana gone from these casters. In fact, they've got almost no mana. Focus fire onto the demon. He's trying to knock it out. Good Fork Lightning. I can see which in trouble for Hawk. He really just wants to get rid of that demon, but I don't think he's got the damage output. And Hawk teleports out, but he is falling further and further behind. About 20 food behind. His army incredibly weak at the moment. Not to see how he gets this one done now. Tree of Eternity going to root itself down onto that expansion position. We're going to see a couple of consumables picked up by Colorful, maybe. Oh, he doesn't quite have the gold for it, actually. It looks like he's going to come on the offensive. Try and knock out this expansion.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Strike while the iron's hot. Hawk's army is still low. Going to try to take care of that cannon tower early on. And now this time he's going to be the one fighting from upstairs. Cannon tower down. Passes with quite a lot of mana this time. No wisps on detonate. And there we go. Level 7 on the Sea Witch. Spellbreaker going to go down. Once again, a bear left in the peasant line. And that's it. Hawk throws in the town. Really good game there, though. It was a close one. Hawk got off to a rip-roaring start with that fast expansion, but some really nice fights from Colorful make the difference. And man, that last like major fight where Hawk tries to mass teleport out, the tornado cancels the mass teleportation with a cyclone, put the Archmage up in the air, allowed the Demon Hunter just run wild with the Metamorphosis. That was really something special to see. Rare to see so many heroes that highly leveled. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another installment of Warcraft Wednesday, and until next time, goodbye and good luck.